You're my dog. I do what I can.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hi everybody, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. And for Cleveland, it's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Slithery inside. Garland has that short area quickness.
Now DiVincenzo. Edwards a screen on Garland. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo can't hit. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And both free throws good for Edwards. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, but there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. While creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Really like what Edwards did there. Assertive in the 2-man game.
Mobley outside. Here's Hunter. Launches a 3. Cleveland again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Shoots over Mobley, and it's Randall that time on the assist by DiVincenzo.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Garland with the ball. Out to the right wing. From deep, Mobley. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Randall. They still need this. Mobley, no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Inside, here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A different look for Cleveland. Tyson, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
And Cleveland has possession, following the score by Minnesota. Allen with a screen on DiVincenzo. Allen outside. Randall pulls down the board. Here's Minnesota. It's been 10 straight unanswered. Edwards, a pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Strus comes in for Evan Mobley. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Darius Garland. Now here's Mitchell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Merrill passes to Mitchell. From the arc. Rebound Minnesota.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Conley. Reed, a screen on Mitchell. Conley passes to Reed. Misses from close range. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Merrill outside. Here's Wade. Nice start for him. Making his first shot.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Minnesota leading by 8. Now here's Conley. Miller, a screen on Mitchell. Conley passes to Miller. And they're on the run. He goes up. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court for Minnesota. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Ingles in at the 3. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Conley, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Conley is such a patient player who takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
From deep, Strus. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 11. Conley looking for an opening. Here's Randall. Off target with a fadeaway. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Wade. Cleveland working the ball around now. Cleveland again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Reed, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Reed for 3. And it's Merrill who clears it away. For Cleveland, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. The shot by Tyson, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Randall. Outside Conley. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got 5 now.
Nice to see Conley receive the dime for once. He's normally the one dropping dimes.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Strus. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Randall. Here's Reed. And it's Tyson with a rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Now here's Conley. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
Here's Strus. Yet to see a basket. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Highland. Over to the wing. Outside Reed. There's the three. Misses his fourth shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Strus. To end the run. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 5 now.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Merrill. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Julius Randle. McDaniels comes in for Ingles. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Highland. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's Edwards. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Cavaliers trail by 11. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Now here's Edwards. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Edwards has gotten his second bucket.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now here's Edwards. He has 6. McDaniels, a screen on Mitchell. Edwards with it, and it's Hunter picking him up.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Out to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell, a screen on McDaniels. Outside Garland. He shoots over DiVincenzo. No dice from 9 feet. And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. one of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. The twin towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Now DiVincenzo. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Allen.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Out to the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Anthony Edwards with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's McDaniels. Now Randle. Hunter covering. For 3, DiVincenzo. That shot, no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 14-point game. Outside Garland. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic, score. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 13. To the right side. Looking to get back on track. Randle pulls down the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Minnesota on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Mobley passes to Merrill. Right side Garland. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the low block. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Garland, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Allen gets it to go.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
The Timberwolves making it to their 2nd straight Western Conference Finals last year, Clark.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6th seed. Gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last 1/3 or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Tyson comes in for Evan Mobley. Struess, he's checked in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Mitchell against Conley. Here's the floater. Mitchell's shot is good.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Mitchell against Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Reed sets a screen. Cavaliers with a rebound. Wade's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
He's such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Outside Conley. Left side Edwards. Takes the 3 and scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Outside Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The shot no good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Juzang in at the 3. Conley against Porter. Highland, the pass to Randall. Here's Juzang. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Reed can't hit. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Pass to Wade. Takes a 13-footer. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. A slam dunk by Reed.
It's the decision-making and pace that make Conley so effective in running the pick and roll.
Porter, the pass to Wade. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. And the bucket is good.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And Cleveland making a change here. Bryant's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And then Bryant with the dunk.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Now Edwards. Randall on the screen. Edwards on the move. Struess grabs the miss. The 3 from Mitchell gets rebounded by Minnesota.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Outside Reed. Randall outside. Reed sets a screen. Randall, the pass to Conley. And here's Edwards outside. And Bryant pulls it down. Cavaliers trail by 13. Pass to Strus. Launches it. Doesn't go for him. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Edwards. Rebounded by Strus. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Cash!
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Garland is subbed in for Porter Jr. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Highland. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
You know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside Hunter. Allen outside. Now Mitchell. Here's Allen. Oh, the stop!
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Randall against Mobley.
2 minutes.
Outside DiVincenzo.
2 minutes.
Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Garland. Allen. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, I love the mindset of Allen there. I mean, when he gets the ball in that spot, he's very aggressive.
And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Edwards takes it inside. Allen rips down the board.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Ooh, the shot misses. Minnesota leading by 12.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
DiVincenzo with it. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Here's Randall. Just 5 to shoot. It's Edwards on the wing. Check by Mitchell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
And they're able to recover. Strus outside. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here.
The end of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.